We After Work. The podcast.
Wait.
Wir an...
No, wait. I just cut it. No.
Wir an Feierabend. We at work. Welcome to the podcast. We at work, the English edition. Feierabend, Feierabend.
Perfectly pronounced.
Thank you so much. I'm a German person, so it's very easy for me.
You look so German, and you are so German in your heart and outside and inside.
And also in my body and my soul, and just like my arms or my hands, German.
You just look at your fingers and you can say, this person is German 100%.
Yeah, we had dinner and drinks with your friend today, who is German man, and he was like, oh, you are the most German. Which is so weird because I have no German. That's the one thing I don't have. I have some sort of like Jewish, some French. I have no German. And I actually, my sister, she looks like a French Jew, do you think? Like dark, everything dark.
Yes.
I'm the only person in my whole family. Like my mum doesn't look like that. I look like proper, German little boy. Although my face is aging very badly, but that's unfair.
No, your face did not age very much. But maybe it's because you drink not too much alcohol, or maybe you drink too much alcohol.
Are you saying that I'm an alcoholic person?
Speaking about the drink of the evening.
Okay, so we are now on Sagres.
Yes.
Okay, Sagres.
And it's like, what time is it now? It's
crazy.
It's a crazy
hour.
It's a
crazy hour.
Friday night, 4:30. Oh my god.
Oh my god, so I guess it's like Saturday morning.
Yes, almost. And we just heating off from the last episode. Can you say this?
Oh yes, so I think we're going to do a couple of more episodes so that we can just spread them out throughout.
We just thought, why not?
And I feel like you can spread them out whatever month you want and just...
Yeah. We're just getting more tired and more wasted.
And more
from
wasted.
episode to episode. And maybe we're telling you more secrets about ourselves.
I guess.
Also more interesting for you.
I want to hear some secrets about you. I literally don't know one secret about you.
First, I'd like to know one secret from you. You know what?
Okay. Oh, I don't think I think you know everything.
It's gonna be a dark secret.
Okay.
Do
you think there's anything about me that you don't know?
Yes.
Okay.
You wanna know?
Yeah, because I feel like I talked to you about loads of stuff.
You don't know?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'd like to know what do you think about the prestige?
Oh my god, okay, so...
Okay, that's a big surprise for you now.
If you come to Portugal, I think there is a real tradition of eating a Portuguese tart. In England, that's what it's called. But I think here it's called pastiche. So I'm going to... But I think I have to preface this because I think I'm not going to like it. Yeah. But that's not because of how bad it is.
It's interesting because you say this at the beginning, you didn't taste it at all, but you just say, I think I don't like it.
Have you ever seen me eat a dessert?
No.
No, I don't.
You're more like a walker person.
Yeah. I think I'm more like a past. Like if you were having dinner with me, what do you think I would order?
A glass of red wine. And a glass like a nice salad.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would always order a Greek salad.
Soup.
Yeah, soup. I love a soup. Bean soup. I love a bean. Like I'm not a dessert person, but I'm gonna try it. So do you want to give me a countdown?
Yes.
I'm not gonna like it. So, but it's not against Portuguese tarts. It's just my own taste. I don't like dessert. Okay, so guys. Oh, it's making me feel a bit ill. Wait a minute.
That's a nice one.
Oh, it's nice. No, I don't like it.
Okay.
It's very custardy. In German, do you know custard?
I just have my own feelings about eating a pistachio, so I think.
But what's that in German?
Pudding. Pudding?
Would you put like... would you put pudding on like a pie?
No.
What's that thing here?
Yeah, that's pudding.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put it on a pie. That's the thing. That's why I don't like the pistachio that much, you know?
Okay. I think... Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Just tell your feelings.
So the thing I think I don't like...
Yes?
Is it's very egg.
It is?
And I don't like egg at all. But it's sort of delicious as well.
Okay.
There is a thing about it that's really lovely.
Uh-huh.
But it's too...
Jay! Okay, that's what I just got from my stupid room and the voice.
So would you call this pudding in Germany?
Yeah, definitely vanilla pudding, I would say.
Like custard?
Custard? I don't.
Okay, so in England we would call that custard. Mm-hmm. And it's delicious.
Yes.
But to me it's almost like a fried egg. Mm-hmm. And I don't like egg. You know I don't like...
it tastes like a fried egg.
Yeah,
right.
I don't like egg.
Do you know the cocktail, it's not whiskey sour, but pisco sour?
No, I like a whiskey sour.
Yeah. The pisco sour is like not whiskey but pisco, which is I think South American liquor, and it's with okay. So what's the word in English? It's geschlagenes Eiweiß. So it's like the white thing from the egg,
yes.
But like
when you
like
put the
cream.
foam, yeah.
What is the name of it?
Like a foam? I've seen in cocktails where they put like the... Yeah, no, I would be sick.
Okay.
But I don't eat egg. I don't really like egg for breakfast.
And if you didn't know this, would you like to drink it?
No. But I can feel... Okay.
You feel it.
Yeah, I can taste egg really far away because I just have never been an egg person.
Okay. You're more like a walker.
I feel like you're characterizing me as a person who just walks, which I think is kind of true.
No, it's just a joke, but it's kind of true too.
It is kind of true. I've always been like a natural born walker. But I think that comes with writing books.
Oh, yes.
Because I think you're looking at people and you're like, why are you doing what you're doing? Mm-hmm. And I think... when I write a book, all I'm trying to do is work out. Like, I have a character, and I'm, like, my friend the other day was arguing with me, and I said, I don't understand why he's doing what he's doing. And my friend was saying, you're controlling it. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, he's doing something that I can't understand, and that's what walking helps me with. Like, today I was looking at all the American people and all the Asian people and all the Portuguese people, and I was like, what are you doing with your life? Yeah. And I think that probably is more my walking, certainly than my fitness, because actually my inner thighs hurt, so I'm obviously very fat at the moment because I can feel, like, here, painful.
Okay.
And so I think...
Oh, but okay.
I think walking to me is just more like writing in a weird way. Like I'm thinking.
That's interesting to me because I hate jogging or walking. I hate it. When I'd like to do sports, for example, I just go to a dancing class and have like some nice dancing.
But you're also a real public transport woman.
I am.
Which I'm not.
Yes.
Like the only interesting thing to me about public transport is I can look at people. But I'm not like, you would take a bus more than walk.
Definitely, yes.
I wouldn't. I'd rather like factoring time to walk. But I don't think I'm a walker as much as like I'm... As much as I'm... Like when I was at the museum today, I went by myself to the museum.
To which museum? We don't know that.
Yeah,
like
museum de culture. It was the main
culture
art.
museum with flags.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the lamb. I don't know that much about museums here.
The main one. It was by a big fountain. It's a big thing, and I was so much more interested in watching people look at the art than looking at the art myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could,
which is nice.
Yeah, and I just wanted to see how do they feel about it.
Yes.
Which I think is such a particular thing. And I was following an American, and I messaged you, and this American said, what is even the difference between Portugal and France? And it was so funny to me, in a way that I haven't heard something in a long time, that actually this person was like, oh, this looks sort of like France, so I don't... And so I guess that's what walking means to me, but I don't know where we started this conversation.
No, and I just thought it's very interesting to listen to this, but we had like an open conversation from the last podcast. You remember? Mm-hmm. We wanted to tell them like our dark secrets.
Okay.
Or stuff. Okay, can you continue? Like,
no, I'm interested in what you want to know, because I feel like you don't have... What would you like to know about me that you think is a secret?
I just thought, okay, what did we just say about... like, where did we end?
We definitely were something about dark secrets, but I want you to lead the conversation, because I don't know one...
Excuse me, dear listeners, it's just almost 5 a.m. in the morning.
Which is insane.
Yeah, but we wanted to talk about the braveness of my colleagues to do this job here in Lisbon, and what your first impression was about them.
Okay, so think about it like this, I guess. Like, you sacrifice your whole life, you move somewhere you've never been before, you don't know the language. Mm-hmm. It's so, in a weird way to me, anti-British, which is unfair of me, because I think there are so many British people who do it. But like, when I was growing up, I think the message was, like, be secure, be safe, make not a lot of money, but make enough money, and then stay. But your culture, I don't think, you're not so big on buying a house, are you? You're much more renters.
You mean in Germany?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean in Afghanistan, no, of course.
Yeah, I just thought, like, in Portugal, like, now.
No, I mean in Germany. You guys rent until you're quite old.
Yes.
And does your boyfriend agree with that? Because I know your boyfriend is, not to use any names, but he's very financially... astute, is that the right word? Financially interested?
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely, yeah.
And he's still a renter?
He's not a walker.
Is he a walker? And so he's a renter. Is, for him and you, does he envisage that you buy a place? Because that's so foreign to me and my sister. Like, I don't think we'll ever buy it. Do you know what I mean? Even...
Well, to be honest, I can't tell you now.
Okay. Because everyone here seems so like rent or like bob around, or you might lose your contract and you go somewhere else. Yeah. That feels to me so...
unsafe.
Yes.
Definitely, But I think that's what I heard from my colleagues. They, okay, now I feel like I'm talking for them, and maybe I'm just telling the wrong things.
Exactly, yeah. But they can tell us if we're wrong.
Yeah. Please write in the comments. That they felt like wrong in their countries, and therefore they just came here to Lisbon, and that's why they're living here, and...
But it's a different it's a different, like, set of cards of anxieties. Because that, to me, feels impossible. Like, not even difficult, like, something I couldn't do. I don't feel like I could do what you did. Because of like...
I can't do a lot of things you can do. So just saying this.
Well, I can't do very much. So it's... But I could never have been like, I'm going to get on a plane and find an apartment. Like, today it took me like 6 hours just to get to Bellum. Like, I'm not a person who navigates a new world very easily. And all of you seemed that to me. And in fact, you seemed glamorous in a weird way.
Thank you.
But you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't explain it. Because it's something that is so foreign to me.
Interesting, because that's how you see people so differently. And when I told like a colleague of mine, secret, I can say her name, greetings to you, like, oh, like my friend Jay is coming visiting me now, and later he will join us for the happy hour here in my company. And I just told her that you're an author and you just published 3 books. She was really obsessed, like, and really fascinated. Like, wow, when do you ever have the chance to meet an author? That's so amazing. And she was so frightened also.
But that's so weird to me because that seems so easy.
Yeah, and that's what you think.
Exactly, exactly. But I think that's the thing, is you're always going to glamorize something that isn't yourself. To me, writing a book...
How would you like to be then? Like, how would you glamorize... Like, when you always glamorize someone, how would you like to be in the end? Like, in the end.
I think one of the things I would like the best is a real sense of self. You know, I think sometimes in my relationships, I have... and you would never do this, so I don't think you can relate, but I can sometimes become the other person in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like, I can remember in a past relationship laughing at a show, I think I've told you this, that I didn't think was funny. But because I had just wanted to be... I think I'm a people pleaser.
People pleaser, okay.
I think I want to make other people comfortable, even though that might not be the best for me. And it was very interesting meeting your friends today, your colleagues, because actually I really had a sense that these were people who were sort of above me in so many ways.
Not at all, I can tell you.
But
they are not. No, that's like... That's not what I want to... Okay, that's a really tough topic, because you cannot say they are above you, they are under you. No,
that was an unfair... That was an unfair thing for me to say. But I sort of thought I was going to... Yes, I thought like, these are people who are sort of done something that I wouldn't do.
But they thought you just did something they would not
of course.
do. Yeah, so that, I think, is the thing.
Which it was nice, interesting.
No? Because if everyone just does the same...
boring.
Does the same, it's boring, yeah.
But it was interesting how they all wanted to talk about Britishness.
Yes.
And I think I'm maybe not a good advocate for that, because I don't really know what Britishness is.
Yeah.
But I think I'm maybe very British.
You are.
But I'm not like a football British person, you know, like I'm not like a... And they were like, well, what is...
Royal.
And they were almost like, what does... Yeah, I don't care about royals, you know. And they were like, what is Britishness? And I said, well, I think it's largely like just sort of apologising.
This? Can I?
A Canadian colleague of yours, a Denmarkish colleague of yours.
Really, both?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, well, what is Britishness? Because they both lived in Britain, I think. And I said, well, I think it's just... like politeness to the point of like rude almost.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, definitely.
And also they asked me about Brexit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I literally don't. But honestly, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, when people start conversations like talking about something and you're like,
And I think they thought that I had to have like an informed opinion.
Yes.
You know, like I don't.
I have to say something specifically. You want me to hear.
Yeah. And for the podcast listeners, I voted a certain way, which I think is very obvious by how I speak and who I am.
For the Brexit. Definitely, 100%.
I was very for pro-Brexit. And so I voted. I did the best I could. But I'm not sure I'm in a position to comment on it now. It seems a mess to me in so many ways. And your Canadian colleague was like, well, how will it affect the market? And I said, I don't really know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, I'm not the person to speak to. And I read newspapers and I have an opinion. I have always had an opinion and I voted in a particular way. But I don't now know what Brexit might mean for people. And I certainly have people in my family who voted both ways. And I have people in my family who voted no way, had no opinion.
Interesting.
But it's interesting that now British is so closely associated with the Brexit.
And you know what is also interesting because that never happened to our podcast episodes before, but I'm so tired I can't control my eyes and thoughts anymore. Maybe I can
cut it
just
off.
I just I'm
I can't control my eyes and thoughts.
And brains and stuff. Like I'm just talking something. Like, do you know this situation when you're almost dreaming, like you're like
like lucid, yeah,
and then you're like start I having on red shoes and I'm walking on the front. What are you talking about? Like sitting someone next to you, like a sister or someone.
Of course.
What are you talking about, Jay? And this is like the situation I'm having now. So I'm so sorry. Like Brexit, I'm following you.
We'll do it tomorrow.
No. Just continue this situation. I think it's funny. Maybe I can tell you something like a dark secret.
I guess like I'm more interested in what you think about Brexit. What was the opinion?
Well, I am totally against Brexit, and what the good thing is, maybe that now the maybe like Frankfurt, where my boyfriend is living and working, becomes like a more important city now after London. And for the stock exchange, but it's still changing, so I don't...
You see, I don't know anything.
But
I
don't know anything too.
Yeah, like, I literally don't know anything. I voted and that was it. Like, and I think I should be more informed, but I feel like all the papers are telling me lies.
Yeah.
Like, each person has a different opinion.
Do you think, like, fake news exist? Or...
No.
Yeah. But with the Sun, like the newspaper...
Oh, yeah, like dickhead newspapers.
Yes.
Yeah, I do think.
But you don't think that
But
news?
I think they say fake news when it's something they don't want people to know.
No.
Yeah.
Which is what Trump is actually doing.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I feel like it's just this idea that, like, I'm just going to write it off because I'm going to say it's not the truth, even though it is.
Yeah, okay, I get this.
And I also have sort of very extreme Trump views, which maybe are not appropriate for your podcast.
No, I think we know what you think.
Okay.
But speaking of Trump, how do we get from Trump to the escape rooms?
Okay.
Escaping from Trump.
So Trump
you have always very, very nice...
Okay, so Trump is trying to... Okay, I'm going to do my best now.
Yes.
Trump is trying to escape from the fact that he has taken Russian money. He definitely did. And is like a full-on liar. Was bankrupt loads of times. But he's trying to escape from it. Mm-hmm. And actually when we go to the escape room, that's what we're doing too. We're trying to escape from something.
Oh! yeah.
I don't know what the scenario is tomorrow, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's... So, at first, thank you for this very nice story. And the scenario. So we did the escape room the last time in Manchester together. We were just
It was
two people.
cowboys, was it?
It was the theme was cowboys and like a very weird loud music and stuff like that. The theme tomorrow is about Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
And
Paris.
Yeah, just see and
We'll
find
happens.
out.
Honestly,
know?
I think they can do the work and we can just sit down.
Sit down.
Because I can't do any of these clues. I don't know anything. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I think do you think it's easier to do an escape room? Like, escape room is actually, like, for all the listeners who don't know what an escape room is. It's like doing a lot of quizzes, puzzles in 1 hour, and to try to get out of the escape room.
But do you know what I think about escape room? For me personally,
What?
like, I think it should be funny, but I don't think you can escape if you think it's funny.
Yes.
I think you have to take it really seriously.
Because I think 90% of the people all over the world are okay. I take quizzes very seriously.
Yeah, like, I don't
can't.
think that's funny or good.
Yeah. But what kind of person are you? Like, are you like the 10% who are not taking that very seriously? Neither. Yeah.
I think it's like a laugh.
I'm like you.
Yeah. I think it's like
it's a laugh.
I think it's like a funny laugh.
Yeah.
And I'm not a puzzle person. I never have been. I don't do the crossword. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't do puzzles. I just think it's like a funny thing you should do with your friends. And I think it's better to not escape because I think that's funnier.
Yeah.
Almost like it's like a better joke.
Yeah.
But we'll see tomorrow.
Definitely.
I guess we'll have a podcast and we'll see what happens.
I think so. Yeah. But do you think, what I wanted to know, is it easier to do this escape room with people you know? Like, you can, like, say to, okay, Max and Mara, you do this, and Dani and Jay, you do this. Or is it easier to do it with random people you don't know and just find out about their...
I just want to do it with people who are going to do it. Because I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to run around. I think it's crazy. Like, I'm not going to, like, run one place to another. So I think it's just better to do it with people who want to do it. Like, my mum is so good at escape rooms, I think. And I haven't done one with her yet. But my mum is one of those people who's like, that brick is yellow. There is a cobweb here. That keyboard has 3 lines. Like, my mum is one of those people who will just pick up on everything.
Yes.
I'm not. I just don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't really think it's of interest to me.
That's, I think, a very good feeling for tomorrow.
I
really don't care to.
For me, I think it's like a fun joke. That's it.
I'm gonna be excited how the others...
I think they're going to take it very seriously.
I think me too. Because that's going to be interesting now. We are thinking, like, or maybe they are. I'm sorry if they're not. Please write in the comments.
Please write in the comments.
Like, why they are here. What are they doing?
Yeah, I think they're going to be so much better. Yeah.
It's going to be like a test for us now to see.
But what I do like about an escape room is I like that, like, running around. But I don't want to solve it. I don't really care about it. But I do like that, like, here's the clue. I like in Germany, did you have something called Crystal Maze?
No. Crystal Maze?
Okay, so in England it was a show where people had to solve clues. And they had to run around. But it was, like, really big. And you had to, like, run from one place and find... And I like that, but I don't care if I escape. Who cares?
Yes.
Like, it's, like, so low down on my list of things that I could care about.
Me too. Well, I would say let's find about tomorrow.
Yes, we will finish that.
And we'll go into the Costa de Caparica and having some nice sunburn.
Costa de Caparica.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm very looking forward to, and I just can't believe that you're here.
I know. So tomorrow we'll finish this podcast with the
Yes, what's that third
story.
episode?
Yeah.
Such a nice idea from us to do so many episodes.
You can listen to me every 3 months.
Yes. And I have a very nice song tip for you now, because we were before dancing in the kitchen, just a bit crazy, but having so much fun to Britney Spears' Stronger.
My favorite Britney Spears song.
Yeah, mine too.
It's my two favorites are Crazy or Stronger.
Crazy or Stronger or Don't knock my door.
Don't come knocking on my door. You better stay awake for sure.
Ooh, and we can do maybe tomorrow like a guitar.
Yeah, we're gonna sing
jam
for you.
session.
Now
Yes,
that I ain't holding back, you better get off my back.
This is not a joke. Maybe now it sounds not that nice, but maybe tomorrow it sounds.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Britney sesh for all of you.
Yes, looking forward.
See
and
you
I would
tomorrow.
say, cheers.
Yes.
Put up your glass full of Sagres beer, Lisbon.
Sagres beer, Lisbon.
Thank you for having such a nice conversation with you again.
Of course.
Yeah, just buy it.
Yeah, and next time.
At
What are you saying?
we
Feierabend.
right.
We After Work. The podcast.